NCTV45, The Train, anytime on your time.
This program was provided through funding from Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. A special thanks to Cedars, featuring Middle Eastern, Italian, and American cuisine. Today's program was furnished by a grant from the Beanery Depot and Deli, featuring coffee, made-to-order subs, and snacks. The Beanery Depot and Deli in Mahoningtown.
Welcome to the Cedars Sports Corner, everybody. I'm Alex Delaverson, and with us today is our producer, Mr. Ant. Go ahead. He knows I'm all smiles today.
Listen, I didn't know this, that, the New York Sportsman's Club, very few people know this. Where did they get the model for the Heisman Trophy?
Where?
In Akron.
Uh-huh.
LeBron James.
Right.
LeBron thought he was supposed to be playing basketball. That was actually football. So when they don't call a charge on him, he pushes everybody down and shoots the ball. He doesn't realize those aren't the rules. He's going on to play Golden State again, who...
Angela, I'm a good person. I'd like to think that anyway. You know how much it took me not to bring my Cleveland Cavaliers apparel that you said you would wear if the Cavaliers won, and they did win. I had to put on your Irish stuff.
Now, let's just ask this question.
Mm-hmm.
Does he charge? Does he carry the ball?
I mean, every player does here and there.
Okay, so the answer is yes.
Okay, but I mean, I don't think, like...
Do they call it?
Sometimes.
The last time Haley's Comet was here, kids were dancing the rock around the clock.
Oh my God.
Okay. And people wore zoot suits. I mean, geez, oh man. Listen, LeBron has to... He's no better... I thought about, who would you compare LeBron James to? I thought about this and thought about this.
Who would I
got it.
Go ahead.
Adrian Dantley.
Oh my goodness.
Adrian Dantley played for Notre Dame. He played for the Detroit Pistons. He's Adrian Dantley. The way he's built, what he does. Adrian would get under the ball and back it and fall back for the shot. This guy just plows over people. If Adrian Dantley played like LeBron James, they would have fouled him out every game.
But see, LeBron's a beast, though. The way he can go to the hoop, his power, his presence.
No, that's no power and presence. He's knocking people over.
It's not,
fouling and fouling.
it's not like he's carrying a football and running people over like Jerome Bettis did.
He's carrying a basketball and running people over. He tucks it under his arm. Listen, I asked several non-biased people. And I asked, did he just tuck the ball under his arm, carry it from the foul line, push a guy down and shoot? And they said yes.
One thing I will concede is that on that one block shot, he did make contact, with that Celtics player hand. I would have called. You know what I mean? But overall, though, I'm sure you can find all kinds of plays. Okay?
I'm not talking about one specific game. I'm talking about what he does Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday during the regular season. I'm talking about what he does every game.
Angelo, he's going to his 8th straight NBA Finals. He was down 3-2. What did I say?
Go with the same team. No.
Angelo,
no,
what did I say last show was going to happen?
That doesn't make him the best. You know what?
I'm not saying he's the best.
I have to go to Miami and win. I have to go here. I have to go there. No. He's going to his 2nd title with the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Well, no, this would be his 4th in a row with the Cavs, I believe.
Okay, and he's only won one.
Yeah, but he could win this one. Angelo, listen, do you realize the Warriors had to form a super team like no other to stop LeBron James? That was built to stop LeBron James.
No, it was built because he didn't get called for fouls.
That doesn't make sense. Angelo, I'm talking about right now, we gotta respect the king, okay? Colin Cowherd from Fox Sports, he even said something this morning, or actually last night, he said, we can't even call him King James anymore. We should call him Emperor James, okay? Because, the
Emperor has no clothes. He's walking all the time.
Oh, my goodness. Angelo, but all I want to say, did I not say last show that the Cavs could pull it off, even though they were down 3-2? Did I not say that was going to happen?
Well, I had no idea that they'd let the amount of charging go on that they let go on. There were more charges in that game than in MasterCard. Okay, I'm just saying.
Angelo, man, we're watching greatness. We're watching greatness. All right, I don't want you to miss out. I want you to enjoy it.
The camera's not on me. The camera's not on any Steelers. The camera's not on in Notre Dame, so we can't be missing.
Oh my God. Yeah, we need to take a break. Let's have a word from our sponsors, and we'll come back, and we're going to continue talking about this.
Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania, features many amenities, lush fairways, and great greens, and many challenging shots. Your crowd will applaud. A short drive from Butler, Sharon, Pittsburgh, Elwood, and Youngstown. It's Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Hey, Angelo Parada here for Croakers, Kegs, and Corks. And if that's not a mouthful, nothing is. But when you need a mouthful of that special brew, it's Croakers, Kegs, and Corks. Nothing tastes better than when you make it yourself. And I do some of that brew myself quite often. I like doing it. It's a great hobby, and it's something you can do. Croakers, Kegs, and Corks, located right in Union Township. Give them a try. This program furnished by the MAD Unit, Mobile Auto Detailing. See Michael Sad at themadunit.com. Elham's for one great dining experience.
And Angela, are you ready for season 4 of our favorite series of the Cavaliers vs. Warriors? It's becoming like a TV series, like Full House. You're seeing the memes all over the internet. And basically, this is the NBA now. It's the Cavaliers and the Warriors. And Angela, what I was trying to tell you before.
This is more like, Beretta.
Beretta?
Yeah. They're going to catch the culprit in one of these games for hacking, fouling, and everything else.
What is your prediction for Cavaliers and Warriors season number 5? Who's going to win how many games?
Well, 4-3 Golden State.
Okay. I'm actually going to go 4-3 Cavs, okay? Now here's why. Let's say, for all those reasons that you mentioned last segment, let's say they're true to a T. Okay then. If I'm a betting man, do you still take LeBron James just because everything seems to go in his favor?
Well,
not saying right or wrong. I'm just saying based on who is going to win the games in the series.
Here, now, I'm just going to explain this. Worst fouls on LeBron James that were uncalled.
Oh, jeez.
LeBron James has theory about why he's getting more calls. Because you're hacking.
And your TV screen go up.
LeBron James expresses frustration with the lack of calls.
Your TV screen went off.
We're back live, and I'm going to continue where I left off.
Oh, God.
Okay. LeBron James open to fouls being called through video replay. Yeah, except he wants them called on other people. Okay, LeBron, no call at end of Warriors-Cavs game shows why, how and why replay. NBA admits Kevin Durant fouled LeBron 3 times in the final. Okay. LeBron James, referees falling for sexy. He's a wah-wah.
Okay, so
LeBron James wants all the calls.
Angela,
Yahoo Sports.
does it take...
You know what? Jeez, oh man, alive.
So every basket that LeBron James makes, every points he scores, is it because of some unfair advantage he has?
I have nothing to say when he shoots a three-pointer and does a fadeaway and makes it. Not going to say a word.
Okay.
Okay. When he grabs a ball at the top of the key and plows through people, that's charging.
Okay, but I'm saying, does he do that more times than not?
When the game is down, he starts doing stupid shit like that because he knows he's going to get the call.
I think... This is what I think happens. And I think we should apologize for your potty mouth there. I'm just kidding.
Yes, I'm sorry. But,
Yeah, but
it's stupid.
Yeah. But I think we have to realize, okay, like no one ever swears. But I understand. We're classy. We're a classy audience. But anyway, I think we have to realize too, I think in any sport, Ange, when the game comes down to the end, don't the referees kind of let them play? Think of the last games in football. When they do a Hail Mary towards the end zone or something.
Now you're talking like a New England Patriot.
No, I am not. What I'm saying
If
is...
it's a foul in the middle of the game and it's a foul at the beginning of the game, it's a foul at the end of the game.
I know, but I'm saying I think that's just a referee thing in any sport. I just think when you get kind of down to the wire, the referees tend to let them play. In any sport. That's what I'm saying. Whether it's the NFL or college, when they don't call... pass interference on a Hail Mary play, or maybe something like you're saying, you go down to the end of a game, a player's going to make a layup, yeah, you probably can see a lot more contact than usual. But the bottom line
This is in the middle of the game. In the middle of the game, he's grabbing the ball and knocking people over. It's a third period, and he's doing it. He did it against the Celtics. It wasn't even funny.
So are the referees why the Cavaliers won, or did the Celtics lose it? Or did the Cavaliers win it?
I'm just saying, call the fouls on people to charge. Call walking when it's walking.
Would the Cavaliers have won Game 7 if they would have called those charges?
Would the Cavs have won?
Yeah, let's say they called all the charges against LeBron that you think they should have. Do the Cavs still win, or do they lose?
You can't tell. Because you don't know what's going to happen. You know, I know two things. There is a God, and I'm not him. And I'm a Notre Dame fan, and now we have to go to another commercial break.
Yes, and LeBron James is the god of the NBA right now. And now a word from our sponsors.
Parkstown Restaurant has been serving the greater Newcastle area with quality and experience in family dining and great entertainment. Their superb menu includes sides, wings, pizza, sandwiches, Italian entrees, American entrees, soups and salads. Parkstown Restaurant located at 2800 West State Street, Newcastle. Eat in or take out. Also, call Parkstown and ask about what's on tap for entertainment. 724-656-1453. 656-1453.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. These fine businesses provided funding for this program. Gatherings, Town and Country, and On Target.
Alex complaining about the Heat.
Yeah,
Not Miami.
and not the Miami Heat, although I feel like I'm in Miami right now. And Angela, man, I feel like I'm being grilled by the police with these lights right now. The fact there's no air conditioning in our studio, and the fact that it's, 93 degrees outside.
And
How
the
do you-
Bucks lost 8 out of 10, and they're 6 games back.
And there's that. You know, and so, yeah, let's talk about the Pirates right now. Why don't you inform our audience how they're doing?
Happy trails to you until we meet again.
So you think this is it, huh? You think this is the beginning?
Oh, you know, here's the thing to realize. The Pirates are extremes. Now, they're only 10 games in front of Cincinnati, but I say they'll catch Cincinnati before it's all over.
What's their overall record right now?
28-25.
You know, I think I'm okay with them just ending the season with the winning record, to be honest. I'd be okay with that. I think that'd be impressive, considering the offseason they had.
You think that's going to happen?
Well, I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying I'd be impressed with it. I don't. I think they'll finish under 500. But at the same time, I'm still kind of pleased that at this point in the season, they're not under 500 yet. And they were in first place for a little bit there. Of course, like I said last show and the shows before that, there's so many games in baseball. So, you know, who knows? Maybe a month from now they'll be up 7 games in first place, or maybe they'll be back another 10 games, and they're basically out of the picture, the playoff picture. But, and what I'm saying is, are you proud of the Pirates?
ACC.
What?
It's in the ACC.
Pitt's in... Why are you segueing right into that? All right, Pitt's in the ACC. Why did you want to bring that up? Let's talk.
Why did I want to bring that up?
Yeah.
Michigan last year finished 5-4.
Okay.
That's Notre Dame's first game.
Our producer does this whenever he thinks I'm not sticking to the schedule, or whenever he gets bored with the conversation, or if there's some.
Notre Dame is in excellent shape to run the table.
I don't think that's happening. I say they go 9-3. Who do you what 3 games do you think they'll lose to?
Not losing.
Do you think they're going to win every game?
The only way we lose is if they get the same officials that officiated in the Celtics game and called all the fouls on the Celtics and didn't call LeBron for charging.
What is it with you and Irish teams and officials? Like the Celtics and the officials, the Irish and the officials. Do you remember I think it was the second to last time Pitt played at Notre Dame, and Notre Dame beat Pitt. Notre Dame actually had 2 number 2 players on the field before Pitt missed that game-winning field goal. They should have been given a penalty. So right there, the officials were on their side there. Were they not?
No. Pitt didn't catch it.
That's not Pitt's responsibility.
If they'd have caught it and complained, then we would have. But they didn't catch it.
No, and see, that's Notre Dame's responsibility, or the official's responsibility right there. Whatever, the point I'm trying to make...
Now you're getting into whose responsibility is it when you're getting hammered.
Angelo, I'm just saying, if we're using that argument for saying why the Cavaliers lost or why Notre Dame or Celtics didn't win, I can use that same argument too.
It was because they had an attitude.
They had an attitude. And the same reason why the Patriots ended up beating the Steelers in the AFC Championship.
Let's not confuse the Patriots with the Cleveland basketball team.
What are you talking about? You said...
Both have Cavalier attitudes, but that's beside the point. LeBron thinks he's good and he charges over everybody.
So you don't think LeBron's a good player at all?
No. LeBron, when he's charging...
Okay, Angela, since I'm not making you wear wine and gold apparel.
So there's only one person that could solve this.
Who?
Michael Jordan should come on the show.
Michael Jordan can come on the show. And you know, he was actually in Newcastle, PA about 20 years ago. And it was my friend, she was telling our class about why he came through. And I think it was at the Newcastle Country Club. And he came in, I guess, with his limo and stuff. They actually went to the country club to ask directions because they were lost. So, I don't know if didn't seem like Michael Jordan... Oh, your thing went off the air again. I think we're talking about...
We're back, and back like a heart attack. And here's the thing. Here's what you got to realize.
Okay.
LeBron, if he was a bank, he'd be overdrawn because he charges too much. Okay? Notre Dame will go undefeated. They beat Florida State, and they'll beat USC.
And where do the Steelers finish this year? They go 16-0, win the Super Bowl?
The Steelers, no doubt, they're going to be in the playoffs. They'll start off strong. Then they'll give you a little wimpy, but they're not losing to your favorite Cleveland Browns.
I'm not a Cleveland Browns fan. What I was saying last show is that the Steelers are, is your favorite terminology, recent past. They have been losing to underwhelming, inferior, below 500 teams.
Recent past, underwhelming.
They've been doing that. That's been the Tallman era thing. That's been their thing. I'm saying they can. I'm not even saying they will. But I actually have a funny feeling they will. But, Angela.
I'm listening to you. I'm totally engrossed in everything you're saying. And I'm just, full of that vim, vigor, and vibe that you give me when I hear you talk about LeBron James, Cleveland, and the city by the stinky water.
Listen, am I wearing a Pittsburgh shirt or a Cleveland shirt? I'm a Pittsburgh fan. Okay? I just like Cleveland and basketball. Okay? Because LeBron James is something we're never going to see again. Such a talent, such a powerful, inspiring athlete.
Such a cheater because he charges.
Oh my God. Do you think he'd be a good fit on the New England Patriots then if he's a cheater?
Yeah, I'd probably have no air in football.
But Angelo, before we end this show, yeah, we've been having so many technical difficulties. I want to ask you this. How many Coney Island dogs and Augustine pizza slices did you have yesterday for Memorial Day? Or the other day for Memorial Day?
Me? Now, listen. I was very good. I just ate cheeseburgers.
Okay.
However, I do want to tell you that Angelo State will have a good season this year.
And speaking of Angelo State, I don't know if that's his young man's name or not, but we have
Angelo State. Now, are you going to question me? You already questioned me on Notre Dame. Now you're going to question me on the Angelo State Fighting Rams. Do you know what their colors are?
I don't know, but we had a fan come in there giving me cue cards, giving me
he was
giving me a sign.
out.
Yeah, he was saying hang in there. I know Angelo's frustrating. He was giving me like
Angelo State Rams. They're gold and blue.
I like those colors.
Okay. Well, hey,
Let's pick colors for the most part.
And listen, when people say gold and blue, they only think of one team.
Los Angeles Rams.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. They're navy and gold and green.
Well, blue is navy. See,
It's a shade of blue.
This is why you are a Cleveland fan.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, this is why you are a Cleveland fan.
For basketball,
because you don't understand even the school colors.
Angelo.
Now, you're getting all confused. Let me help you out. LeBron fouls. LeBron charges. Notre Dame good.
LeBron bad. Okay. The Cavaliers going to the NBA Finals.
Cavaliers is an attitude. They have a Cavalier attitude. They'll lose to the gold and blue Golden State Warriors.
They're more yellow.
You're trying to change the subject here.
And
okay? It just, as much as I try to help you out.
Angela, I think you just need to give credit where credit is due. You need to give credit to LeBron James.
And
you got to give credit to me, too, because I was right last week, wasn't I? Did I not say the Cavs were going to win?
Listen,
I didn't say that.
Can I call you Rocky?
Why?
Because you remind me of Rocky.
Okay.
You know who Rocky is?
Rocky Balboa.
No.
Oh, God. Who?
Rocky, the flying squirrel.
Oh,
Because every squirrel finds a nut sometime.
8 times in a row going to the finals.
Not 8 times in a row.
He went to the NBA Finals.
He only went with Cleveland here, there, and there. But we gotta go.
No, every year since 2010, he's been going to the NBA Finals and won the East.
Yeah, trade me.
All right, listen. I think our producer is still hungover from all of those Yinglinks he had for Memorial Day. Maybe I am too, and all those Coney Island burgers and things like that. But I'm dying of heat, and I think Angelo here is dying of listening to me anyway. So we're gonna end this show, and one last thing, Angelo, go ahead. Have a great day, go Cavs.
A special thanks to the YMCA for caring about the Lawrence County community and providing funding for this program.